Right.
Should be good.
Right.
We're already live, by the way. So, welcome everyone to our ARC Tier 1. Bit of a late start. We did ready up a bit early, so not really much time for us to prepare. I am here today with Mr. English. How are you doing, my man?
I'm all
Your audio does seem to cut out for me. Could that be correct?
Yep.
Is that just
right.
my
Yeah,
headset?
my controller turned off. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Well, yeah, Baku, tier 1 this time, and this time we're not on track. We of course raced a few minutes ago, both not with the greatest of races, especially not you.
Yep. But
Yeah,
A messed me over, so it's just one of them things now.
yeah, game's just being stupid, and we have some guys who can't really brake properly. So that's also very nice, and a dumb idiot in an Aston Martin, who is me, who just can't drive in a straight line. But hey, that's yeah. Tier 2 was very hectic. Tier 2 was chaos. Hopefully we'll have a little bit less of that here in Tier 1. But yeah. Q1 now, as Gutters, who is the first guy I think to set the lap, has already hit the wall. And does not seem to have any wing damage.
Off
Oh, Hoff.
46. 46, that's probably not a competitive lap time.
That will definitely be. He will definitely need to improve on that time, because that's not a quick time at all. He can definitely do better as well. One of the quickest now across the line in 8, and he sets a 39.6 as a banker lap. That's very good.
Decent.
Irish Cadney across the line as well. Sets a 47
I'm
flat, so
I'm
he will definitely improve.
I'm pretty sure Irish Catney actually hit the wall on his lap, so I think he has damage.
Yeah, he does. He has lost an end plate.
And
First though in the McLaren P2.
Gooders now finally set his lap time, along with Runner.
42 and 43 respectively, and Kennyant as well, up to P3 in the house.
El Cat,
Capitan.
yeah, 41.5.
He's new.
Yeah, think it's its first time in the tier races. Not entirely sure.
Definitely, I've not seen him before, but I do like his helmet. Looks nice. Already up into P3, so not a bad start for him at all. As Thuggish abandons his lap and just goes into the pits. It's me and Thuggish on comms. Or no, not Thuggish.
English.
English. Very similar. Don't be surprised if I make it confusing some more. Reaper on the lap as well. Just about to head onto the main straight.
Set
Purple
up.
sector 2.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
No flags, that's for positive.
Reaper into 5th, 41.7.
Decent for him. Hughes on a lap as well. Andrews is on a lap, and he has just set a purple first sector. Not too great through the castle section. That will lose him a lot of time, so that this won't be the greatest of laps. That's the wall as well.
I'm trying to see who else is on our lap. Runner's about to come to the pits. Reaper's improving. Oh, yeah, Reaper's
Runner
improving.
might start this lap again. we will go on board with Reaper then.
He was about 10th up in the first sector.
That's nice. We'll put him up into P3 if he improves by that.
Andrews is reporting his lab, he's gone to the pits.
Wow, 5/10 up for Reaper. He is definitely pushing now to get ahead. And probably be on the front row. Oh, maybe be on the front row. Already run out of ERS still, so probably not use as much. Across the line goes P3. Only 2/10 above El Capitan. Sarah just started his lap. Into the castle section now. Bit wide there, touches the wall. Might give him a little bit of wing damage. Very close through the walls.
Positive is just about to come around to finish his lap.
Let's see then what can Positive do, the Aston Martin man. This is looking to be very good actually. It is.
6/10
One.
faster.
That's a banker as well. That's great. That's a very good lap. Shadow, who was about to start his lap, had a bit of a wobbly exit, so he seems to be very on point with his setup. Or on point on edge.
Zeros comes to the line. Second. Not a bad lap. Quite a good lap actually for a banker.
Shadow now just started his lap. And already invalidates it. On board with Dagashi we go then. He is about to round up his lap as well, and he is going to be jumping up into P3. Just ahead of Innate.
Yeah, I think you've already mentioned Shadow's invalidated.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Irish Katney is up on his time as well. Who got pole position by the way of the actual F1 because I missed it. Or did you also?
I think I was listening to it, but I can't remember. I'll probably be having a look back at the qualifying highlights anyway.
I will. Oh, that's a new one, a new pole sitter. Who do you think it is?
Well, Sainz or Perez, one of them.
It is Perez. Perez got pole position.
Nice.
Rest of the grid, I have no clue, but I saw Perez on pole. Walkie is on a lap as well.
Sierra's retired in the pits. Think he might be think he may be confident with his lap.
As he should be, with the amount of people that hadn't set a lap time yet and the gaps behind, he should be very confident indeed.
Innate starting his lap now, or his second lap of Q1.
The Walkie is also coming across the line to set his first lap position. If you keep an eye on Innate, I will show Walkie for now, who is about to open his DRS and coming towards the line. It is looking to be a not too quick lap time, down in P13 with a 44.9. On board with Innate now.
Going slightly faster, 600ths up so far.
A bit of wheel spin. I think I've messed up my throat from screaming too much after I binned it into the wall and then got put into the wall.
I'm gonna ride on with El Capitan, who's just behind Innate.
Alright, Innate
Ooh.
sets a purple second sector. Just
El Capitan's 9 tenths up through second sector.
will put him close to Bristow's. And it goes P2. Still a lot behind.
El Capitan P6 jumped Reaper, but still behind Bristow.
I just realized Positive set another lap. He's gone even quicker. 38.8.
Yeah, and so is good as 7 tenths up so far with his sector.
Hits the wall there. It will cost him a lot of time and probably a new front wing as well, so this will be the final lap we will see of Gutters as he jumps up into P8 and maybe secures his place in Q2. Shadow has to set a lap. He has put a 14.8 in the second sector.
Fog is just coming to the line just ahead of... What's it? Just ahead of Shadow.
Ooh, has a nice slipstream as well from Irish Catney.
P6.
P6. And Shadow goes P4.
Nice. Anyone else on our lap? El Capitan's down his time, so he's not like looking to improve.
Gutters is down on his time as well. Hilly I just missed,
Haley's down this time.
but he might be. Yeah, 1 second time. So no one seems to be on a left.
Focus is down this time. So is Shadow. In
Gutters is down on his time as well.
Innate's boxing. Yeah, the only one who's on a lap, I think, is Bristow.
Oh, Bristol is on the left.
Yeah, I think he just started it.
On board with Bristow we go then.
Slightly down this time. About 500ths.
Hopefully for him he can improve a little bit then on his times in sector 2 and 3. Two tenths up on his time.
He's
And
invalidated
he
though.
invalidates. I
Who-
mean, he is pretty safe, but
Yeah, but
not necessary.
yeah, but Rhino's just on a lap right now, and he is just off on his time, but I'm pretty sure he may have a little bit of damage. That's by the way he's taking that chain of corners.
Doesn't look like it, but might have. Baga is about to set his lap as well, but he is going very slowly through the second sector. He was 4 seconds down on Bristow's sector. This will put him around Walkie's time.
Unless if this is just a banker from Baku and he's just going to go for another lap straight away.
Oh, but he doesn't have time.
He doesn't make it anyway.
Now, will Runner have to be in P13 to go through to Q2, or is he already through? Is the question.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because Runner isn't improving this time from what I saw. Yeah, and he's boxing.
He's boxing. I don't know if he will be through. By the looks of it, he might just be.
Reaper's on a lap.
Reaper. Sarah says only the bottom 3 will go out, so that will be very lucky then for Andrews, who is just under a 10th of Baga. And improves to a 40.7, securing him definitely through to Q2.
P10 he was, I can see on his dash.
Yeah, that's smart actually, never knew that. So, knocked out then, as Sarah said, only the bottom 3 knocked out, Baga, Irish, Cadney and Walkie. They will not be continuing through to Q2. With Andrews being the lucky escape, just making it through above Baga, as we have another Mercedes in P16. I've just seen as well, Spiniest Fur has left my server from my league that I was planning as well, so he is leaving everything. I think he might be completely gone. But you have Dogajit first out on track on the medium tires. Of course, Q2 the strategy around now. Shadow on mediums as well, same goes for Positive, Hof, Sarah and Thuggish. Also in Aston Martin chat, Shadow said he is not feeling the greatest at the moment. So he might not finish the race, which would be a shame, but I hope he can finish the race. So we need him in the Constructor Championship, especially in all tiers.
If you go on board with Babashi, I'll go on board with Syrah.
Alright.
And Syrah's getting a lovely tow down on the straight. Right
Yeah,
behind.
that will help him a lot. Shadow just out of pit as well. Togeshi very late with the DRS open.
It looks like Ciro's backed out of his lap. He's not activated DRS, and he's going slow. So I'll go
Might have been
on.
distracted.
I'll go on to the next person, which is Fuggish on the mediums.
Togeshi 35-1 on the first sector.
Fuggish 35-0. First sector.
Togeshi going faster. Very cleanly through the Castle section. Almost hits the wall, but still very close.
Oh!
15-2 for Togeshi.
Fuggish has just hit the barrier and lost his end plate. So that's not going to be a good lap for him, and I'll probably see him boxing. So I'll go on to Innate now, who's on the soft, so this should be a quick-ish lap.
Togeshi coming across the line now, first to set his lap 40 flat.
It's not a bad lap for mediums.
Oh, definitely not. This will of course giving the strategy advantage for in the race, although with a lot of safety cars it won't be great.
Innate coming to the line. Only a tenth faster than Togeshi on the softs.
They definitely made a mistake. Off across the line as well. Goes P3, 2 seconds off the pace.
Uncanny Am went third, head of Hoff.
Ooh, Positive had a very nice slipstream there from Shadow. Just caught that on stream and he goes fastest on the medium tires with a 39.2.
That's a really good lap. Reaper into fifth with a 40.8. Slightly down on what his Q1 time was, so probably more time to find.
I am thinking Positive is going to give a nice toe to Shadow as well. Though Positive has just let Shadow by. So Positive might go again then. Another lap on those medium tires. Fuel light is flashing.
Ciro's going to the line from his lap. 40.3 on the mediums, decent lap. Into fifth.
Could probably have done a little bit faster than that. But a decent lap nonetheless. Shadow maybe going to give Positive another slipstream lap. Because Positive is right at the back of him and Shadow I don't think is going to pit. Positive is though. So abandons the great toe.
Shadow only 44.0, probably more, probably a lot more time to find.
Yeah, but that was the lap where he gave Positive a toe. He is now on his actual lap.
Oh yeah, that's true. Capitan's invalidated and was 3 seconds up. So that's not good.
Ay, I'll cut it down. Do not want to be.
Bristow pitted.
Shadow 3.4 seconds up on his time.
Hilly's coming to the line.
Then on Hilly on board we shall. Goes P8.
41.8 for Hilly into 8th. Probably more time to find.
Yeah, looking at his teammate as well, 1.8 seconds behind on the soft tires. He's definitely got a lot more pace to find.
Andrews has just started his laps, so I'm gonna stay on board with him.
Right, we'll stay on board with Shadow then, who's 4.5 seconds up on his time, which will already put him ahead of Bristow at this moment. He's gone purple in the first and second sector.
Andrews of 36.0 in the first sector.
Shadow goes P2 on the medium tires, just behind Positive by 2/10. With both Aston Martins on the mediums in P1 and P2.
Ooh, Andrews has just hit the wall and has lost his end plate.
Yeah, typical Haas, hitting the walls on street track.
Fargus into fourth, 39.8.
Good lap for him.
Hilly's pitted. Andrews probably gonna pit. Yep.
He will.
Next person on the lap is Runner.
Then a runner on board we shall go with. That sentence did not make any sense, but we'll know. 17 flat to the middle sector. That will put him currently around the time of off.
Yeah, into 12th, 3/10 faster than half.
Nice. It goes for the Ferrari man.
El Capitan's coming round to start his lap now. On the softs now.
See what can he pull out of the high hat. Can he maybe improve? He was around Dokashi's time, so maybe he can be around in 8th. I see claps for life in chat as well. How's the Div 1 lads going? And ignore me, of course. We're not ignoring you. We're just looking at the screen. Don't worry. There's driving going on as well. Yeah, at the moment I think the Div 1 lads are doing pretty decent. We have had no on-track retirement so far. So that's already better than in Tier 2.
I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been no crashes in qualifying so far.
Yeah, Tier 2 was a bit dangerous indeed.
El Capitan's 4 seconds up.
We'll put him around Reaper's time then. Maybe Shira. Everyone has selected the soft tires now as well, except for Hilly, who's going out on the mediums.
El Capitan into 9th, pushing Hilly into the drop zone.
Hilly on those mediums will need to improve. Oh, me, claps for life. You were lagging on my screen a lot. On my screen you ghosted and I'm not even joking. Because I know what incident you're on about, because it's in the corner
Zero's improving.
where Hilly just went through.
Zero's improved up into 4th place.
And Hilly about to start. The C claps for life. The reason we're all ghosted for you and you're ghosted for us is because your Wi-Fi or your connection to us is very bad, because you're in Australia. We're in Europe, so that's where yeah, everything happens.
Good has just now gone up into 9th. Pushing Uncanny Ant into the drop zone.
And Kellyanne, is he on a lap as well? It's looking.
Yeah, he is on a lap. 5/10th lap apparently.
Crucial lap for him now. Do not mess up the castle section.
El Capitan's just gone 8th. Pushing Gooders down to 10th and Reaper down to 9th.
Oh, there's our first on-track retirement. That is Hoff. He has... Oh, he spun around and he's right on the track. Watch out, everyone. Hoff is right on the track there. Just disappeared, but that has hindered a lot of people, including Kenyan, who was up on his time. Hilly very lucky to not have him in the way.
Zero's pitting. Uncanny Ant is coming to the line.
He improves on his time, but not on his position.
4,000th off of Gooders.
Hilly pushes out Gutters as well.
On the mediums.
Great lap. And at the moment, he might be the only one who will be starting on the medium. Yeah, Dogashit innate. Sluggish. And all put on fresh set. Soft. Same goes for the Aston lads, who are both on a lap.
Innate's just starting his lap.
Shadow is 1 second up on his lap time.
And
no, we do not have 2 McLarens.
Yeah, and Shadow's gonna get a massive tow from Reaper down the main straight as well. Reaper's pitted.
Shadow 38.4.
Good lap.
Takes that P1 spot. Positive, who was also up on his time, he might take that P1 spot right back from him. Coming across the line.
38.9. I think it helped with Shadow getting the tow.
Yeah, definitely. Hilly is up on his time as well by 2/10.
Into 9.
Goes P9. And Kenyan does not improve, and that's Andrews into the pits as well.
Innate's still on a lap though. He's invalidated anyway.
9 seconds down as well, so that won't be a lap. So knocked out then for Q2 will be Gutters and Kenyan, runner Hoff, who span round, and Andrews. So looking at things now, who do you think will be on pole position?
I don't know. I'm choosing between Shadow and Positive.
Yeah, they seem to be way ahead of the competition.
Yeah, but I also think Innate will somehow pull something out of the bag.
Those seem to be the main 3 guys. So we have Dogajit and Hilly, who are both starting on the alternative strategy. Let's hope there won't be an early safety car for them, because otherwise they won't have the greatest of races. Hoff tried to as well, but invalidated. Hoff, who is apparently now from Sweden, which is always nice. And waiting for the first guy to come out, we do.
Mercedes are out.
Yep, Innate first out.
Along with-
Might be jumped by...
Along with Fuggish, but Fuggish is behind Innate.
Now there's only one thing that I kind of dislike about Tier 1, and that's the qualifying. It just takes ages to come to the final session. That's very exciting, but we're finally there. So hopefully these guys can pull off some great laps then. Maybe some Max Verstappen style laps around Jeddah last year. That would be nice to see. Someone just pushing absolutely flat out. Very close to the walls, that would be great. So I need to put up my chair because this is getting very low. So if you go on board with Thuggish for his lap, I will stay on board with Innate. They're 1 and 2. About to start their lap.
Fuggish is getting a nice toe as well, just like what happened with Shadow, I'm pretty sure.
Positive going out of the way nicely for both. .34.6 for Innate in the first sector.
34.8 for Fuggish in the first sector.
So Thuggish not too far off. .14.3 for Innate as he is going onto the main straight now. Final stretch.
Yeah, it was a 14.8 for Fuggish in the second sector.
Then Innate coming across the line, he will set a 39 flat.
Fuggish 5 tenths behind.
So Thuggish, he did have a better final sector than Innate.
Well, I mean, Fuggish did have a toe from Innate throughout the entire of the lap.
That might explain why he is so high up then.
Dog Sheet's gone into second.
Shadow's on the mediums. And he is not even that far off from Innate's time.
Positives on the mediums as well.
What? Why? No way. Oh, that was very close. Shadow gets P3 on the medium tires. If Positive gets pole on mediums, I will be very happy, but wow, that would be something else.
I think Positive might have done a faster second sector than Innate.
Then he might be on for provisional pole position on the medium tires. Comes across the line, goes P4 just behind Shadow. They will definitely be going for the soft tires soon.
Hilly's on a lap as well.
He is coming to the line for E5.
Good lap.
Resto is the next driver to come across the line, but he pulls into the pits. So
He has no front wing.
Oh, did not see that. Someone who does have a front wing, Reaper, flown through fast left right chicane. Well, you can't really call it a chicane. Anyways, he's onto the line, and that won't be a great lap. 43 only, he can definitely go fast. Yes, Positive is 3/10 up on his time. Will he finish this one? Will he run out? Cool pulls into the pits, goes very quickly into the pits. It does not finish that. Now we wait. Innate's first out on track. Capitan second on the out lap. Risto right behind him as well. And Syrah fourth in line to set his lap. Behind that we have an Aston Martin, by the looks of it that will be Shadow. It is Shadow.
Reaper's improving on his time.
2 seconds as well. Might put him around El Capitan. Across the line, stays P9, 4/10 off El Capitan. Innate is the first to start his probable final lap. Right now.
I'll stay on board with Bristow. Bristow's just going through the second sector on his out lap.
This might be the pole lap here if... Oh wait, what? Innate's on pole. Oh wait, he already was. Right. This might be the securing of the pole lap.
Oh, Bristol's pitting again.
So the book is very close to see if he can set a lap time.
Well, no,
Yes.
I'll watch El Capitan then.
Innate is just over a tenth, or
Reaper's
just
crashed.
over 100.
Reaper's crashed.
Who is that going by? That will be.
That's Fungus going by.
Crashed. Oh. How's he done that? Did not seem to have lost a wheel. Anyway, watch out in 8. Or he's not anymore.
El Capitan's two temps up.
Innate is down on his time. Only just, but he is down. DRS enabled and he is coming towards the line now. Will he improve on his time? He does not improve on his time. On board with El Capitan then, and Shadow be right behind him as well.
El Capitan's down this time.
Shadow seems to have messed up the exit a bit there, although he is 3/10 up on his time, and that will be enough to knock off Innate off pole position. Positive has started his lap as well.
El Capitan stays 8th. Although he improved by slim margins.
Shadow takes provisional pole, going into the 38th realm. Only just, but he does take pole position.
Positive's 3 temps up as well. And that was just through the first sector.
Very close to the wall. There's the
Oh.
wall tap.
I think he may have picked up some slight damage from that.
Find out now through the corner.
Doesn't seem like
Like
it's
it.
still 3 temps up.
It won't be enough for P1 or P2 or P3. It goes faster. Wow! 4/10 faster out of nowhere.
And Syrah has no front wing.
You need one of those. Positive only manages to take P4. Tokajit has invalidated his lap. Hilly is still on the lap though. Sarah's retired.
Crashed at the cost section, yes.
He is stupid. Hilly is up on his time, just over a 10th.
Dogashi is invalidated, so he's not an improvement on P3.
Hilly opening DRS perfectly.
Shadow managed to improve a little bit.
Still just not enough though.
And yeah, Dogashi
that's-
pitted.
Yeah, that's qualifying done then. Out of absolutely nowhere, Innate somehow found 5/10. Don't know how he pulled that off.
Well, I mean,
That's amazing.
during Q2 I did say that Innate could pull something out the bag. And it has happened.
He's done a classic Lewis Hamilton and he's pulled 2/10. Somehow. Yes, that's it done. Innate sandbagging, yeah, classic Mercedes. Sandbagging all the way until it matters. So, on pole then, we have Innate Shadow takes P2, Dokashi P3, Positive P4, Hilly P5, Thuggish in the Williams takes P6, 3 tenths behind him is Sarah in the Alfa Romeo, who definitely could have gone faster, but had unfortunate incidents. El Capitan in his, I think, debut in P8, Reaper in P9, a second off El Capitan, and Bristow, who did not set a lap in P10. So I think we will be going to a 5-minute break, but I'm not too sure, but we might. By the looks of it, we are. So yeah, 5-minute break we will have, and we will be right back for the start of the Azerbaijan Tier 1 Grand Prix. Wow, words are difficult. Anyway, see you soon. Alright, everyone, welcome back. Back with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Looking at the strategies now, I can see Runner and Hoff and Irish Cadney are the only ones outside of the top 10 who have selected the medium tires. And of course, Hilly and Doggersheet. They are starting P3 and P5 on those mediums. The rest has all selected the soft tires, as the ready up signal has been given and the formation lap is about to start. So, predictions for the race then? Who do you think will be your top 3?
Top 3, I think I've just got to go with the standard innate, shadow and positive top 3. But I'm pretty sure I could see one that AlphaTauri is getting up there. Maybe even Fuggish or Cyril as well.
You know what I think? I think it will be positive. Innate and Hilly. Hilly is, well, he has shown to me in the few races we've done together that he is pretty decent around the street tracks. So we'll be looking forward to his racing today. He is of course starting in P5 on the mediums. So he will be able to be doing a one-stop. So excited for him to show us what he got. The man to look out for today as well will be Reaper.
Runner's disconnected. Oh. That's not a good start for Ferrari.
No, who had disconnected? Runner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Runner.
I'll send him an invite quickly. If I can find him, that is. I cannot. I can get back in
So
just in time.
I'll try and send him an invite.
Right.
I think I've got him added, yeah. Nope, I just straight up can't invite him. Good.
Oh, there's a few guys that are disqualified. Bristow, Gutters, Uncanny and Hoff. They will all be starting on cold tires. Runners back in the session. And the first guys are starting to line up. Just waiting now on the final driver to line up on the grid, which is Walkie, and he stands still, waiting for the 5 lights now. They're still waiting.
I think we're waiting for Runner. Because it says that
He's there, isn't he?
yeah, but it says he has 1 lap for his name.
Oh god. Runner might have to leave the session again. Let's just quickly grab a picture of tires. Positions, just in case we do need a lobby restart. Still waiting. I have asked runner to leave and rejoin again. Hopefully that fixes it. And yeah, otherwise it might have to be a lobby restart.
Sarah's saying that Reaper will need to leave as well.
Reaper as well?
Reaper and Runner.
Reaper might fix itself though. Oh, we're going to have a restart. Man. Well, time for the break screen once again then. We will be right back when we do eventually start the race. We are back, everyone. We are finally going. Just going to put a message out there that people need to start on the same tires as they qualified off.
Which I think it's only Hilly and
Hilly and
Dogashi. Yeah, they're on the mediums.
Who wants to test damages on? Sarah says in chat. I'll check just in case, but damage.
I'm pretty sure I did see it on. Yeah.
Is there a formation left? I don't know.
I don't believe so. I think we turned it off.
No, it's still on.
I don't know.
Says it,
Still on? No. I thought they turned it off because we done it before the restart. Never mind.
Yeah, Reaper said it's on, so I trust his word. It's on. So let's see. Then race director Thuggish, he is on the mediums at the moment. You can't do that, Thuggish. If you do, you will get a penalty.
I think it may be best to type something in the Discord. I'll do that now.
Yeah, I'm on it. He can't say to me he started on the mediums because I have photo evidence that he didn't.
I mean, he's saying that he's on softs. Let me just. No, it says he's on the mediums.
Yeah, please don't be readied up yet. If you are, you're. In time he saved it. To go around the track once again.
It's the second formation thing.
Yeah, hopefully no issues this time. See then. Just go on board with walking for a bit now. He's at the very rear end of the grid. The Irish captain is behind him, but he's supposed to be in front of him, so never mind that.
I've got a little bit of a prediction for you. Who do you think is going to be the first DNF?
Now, I don't really want to say it, but I think it's going to be Shadow. I don't know, he's not feeling too well. Sorry Shadow, by the way, but yeah, he's not feeling too well, and yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about this one.
Hmm. Oh, Runner was disqualified
Oh,
along with Hoff.
please don't leave the session again. That would not be helpful. Yeah, yes. If someone retires first, I think it's Shadow. Who do you think will be
Um,
first out?
hmm. I didn't realise how hard of a question it was. um, I don't know, someone like Hagar or Andrews, like, just because how many times they've Andrews, because they were hitting the walls quite a few times in quali.
So Baga or Andrews is your guess. I think Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, Baga and Andrews might have been a better prediction for them because they're at the back as well.
Well, I mean, Sirius put in the chat saying that he was DNF first.
Well, if you can keep that promise, then no one would be mad. Anyway, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Tier 1 Baku Grand Prix. It's looking that's positive with, oh, not positive, yeah, positive with a good start. Shadow not with a too great one. Positive already ahead of Shadow. Everyone seems to be coming through the first corners very cleanly, no damage at all. Although there might be, no, it's not a house that's in the wall. Everyone goes by cleanly. We have Positive already upper position. And El Capitan losing one. Reaper already losing 5, so he's had a terrible first few seconds of this race.
Uncanny and Bristol both made up 2 places, so that's a good start for them.
Biggest movers so far, them both. And it already almost has a second lead over Shadow. The Shadow have damage. I hope not. He might have.
I think he may have
Almost
just.
losing turn.
I think he may have small damage that may not be showing up, possibly, but it doesn't look like it. As he's still gaining back time.
Yeah, maybe just not warming up those tires enough then. See closest on back, Thuggish and Hilly. Thuggish, who I think spun around a little because he's also being overtaken by Sarah. Oh, Thuggish is first out, Thuggish into the wall. And right onto the track in the middle of the track. Watch out, guys.
VSC.
Ooh. That was very close.
Both Astons are pinned.
Our Reaper got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Thuggish, even though Thuggish was on track. Both Astons pitting. Don't know why. It's a double stack.
Along with Hoff as well.
Yeah. I think that 5-second penalty might be
Hilly driver.
removed. Oh no.
That's not what he wanted.
Definitely.
And especially, actually no, it's not. It's not that bad having a driver this early in the race. It's just got another one.
Slow it down.
I was just about to say it's not that bad getting a driver this early in the race because there's bound to be more safety cars later on.
Yeah, but
But having
having
2,
that's not too smart. That will definitely not help you in this race. That might almost put him a lap down. And in it, well, basically with the start of the race.
there's a back green now.
Oh, I see some guys falling down the order. What's happened to Uncanny? Uncanny spun under the safety car. He's lost his front wing. Oh wait, it wasn't even a safety car. It was a virtual safety car. So Hilly's in the pit stall, serving his first. And Uncanny will have to go back into the pit.
Yes, no front wing at all.
Sarah already made his way up into P3, Bristow into P4. Reaper on the back of Runner with DRS, ERS goes for the move in the braking zone. Runner outbrakes him, Runner Reaper goes very slowly through the corner. Baga, who's already up 7 places now, is right on the back of Reaper as well.
Bristow's up into 4th, up 6 places from 10.
Definitely showing his pace at the body.
I think it may have helped seeing Hilly, Positive, Shadow, all of them going to the pits.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they do have to pit again, but they will be able to go into the softs or mediums towards the end of the race.
Yeah, but it seems
Shadow
like
goes for a move round the outside. What a move!
move.
Did that as well. That's a very difficult one to pull off. You have to have so much respect for each other. Because the other driver can just punch you off into the wall.
Positive's right on the back of Andrews here. Probably going to try and make a move into turn 1.
I don't think it will even need to get to turn 1. I think it will be way ahead when we come to turn 1. DRS now for him, and pulls alongside and is gone. But not completely gone just yet.
Bagger's just hit the wall. Think he may have picked up some slight damage. Not entirely sure.
Innate in chat while race. Innate, is that actually you or is that?
It might be Protty. I'm
That might be Mr. Paul Price in the room now. I hope not. Because if that's Innate, then that will result in the penalty.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was in me since he's pulled out of the gap even further.
Yeah. Oh, Shadow, he might go for the same move once again. Oh, Runner blocks that move though. Shadow thought of it, but just couldn't get enough, and this might get very close now with Builders, Runner and Shadow going into turn 1. Maybe even Reaper, who's within DRS range. Shadow is almost pushing Runner through the corners now.
Positive's looking for a move from Bagger, just behind all of the shenanigans that are happening front.
Runner loses the position to... oh, where's Bagger? Bagger's in the pit, so he did have damage.
Unless he's just making his pit stop. Nope, he has damage.
Reaper just hit the wall as well. Not using his ERS whether as Runner is. So not able to make a move just yet. Gutters might have damage as well because Shadow is already right off the back of him as well. Shadow using ERS goes down the inside, and this is not really a place where you want to be side by side.
Got the move done. Good move.
None of you try anything stupid, please. Coming into caster section.
Positive's closing on this battle as well. Right behind Reaper.
The Positive then, will he pull off a crazy Shadow move? not. He leaves Reaper the space, wanted to go for the DRS instead, making the move on the main straight. Getting a way
Positive.
better exit.
Was just playing it nice and slow, waiting for the DRS.
Oh, Shadow hit the wall.
Good as
Runners
that.
is in the wall.
Runners
Runners
out
in
as
the
well.
wall as well.
All course
That's a
safety
safety
car.
car. I think it started with El Capitan hitting the wall. Shadow then hit it as well. And then the runner on Gutters hit it as well. Positive might have damage.
I think Gooders originally had a crash, and then Runners just collected it. Unlucky for both of them.
It all started with El Capitan being the first in the wall. Walkie's left the session as well.
Walkie's retired.
He's
think he
retired
might-
coming into the pits. He's just completely missed pit entry. How does he manage that? So, from one lap we go from 1 DNF to 4 a little bit later, and Innate probably disappointed not being able to pit just yet.
Well, I mean,
So if
this,
he pits
probably
now,
isn't helping. It probably isn't helping Dogger Sheep because he's on the mediums.
Yeah, not really, although he can go way longer into the race now and maybe try the one stop. This will be very helpful for Innate, Sierra and Bristol, who can now go onto the medium tires and do a two-stop onto a set of mediums again. Shadow has opted for the soft tires this time, so he wants to make an impact on the restart.
Well, I mean, having a lobby restart, everyone has fresh tyres, so they don't need to worry about towards tyres.
That's true as well, so you might as well go into a fresh. Rogajit's in as well. He's going onto the soft compound of tires.
Top 4 are in first.
Zero is still no as well. He's going onto a fresh set of softs. And Bristow is going onto the mediums. Just to say, Irish Catney, what a race he's having.
No, I was just about to mention that because I changed the details from tyres to position change,
Yeah.
and that saw the number 12. Crazy.
Great race for him so far. I think he would be very happy if the race ended right now, so he could have P5.
I'm pretty sure the VSC and the safety cars helped out with all the people pissing for new tyres, so that's really got him up a lot more positions.
Because he has not pitted yet.
I don't believe so.
Let's see, Uncanny and he will be the final driver. We will line up at the back of the pit.
Yeah, another bad thing which I've noticed. Positive, down in P12 after a lot of people ahead of him make pit stops.
The positive was held up by Shadow, who pitted before him with a wing change as well.
Mm.
So positive was held up massively in the pit. He will have to redo all his work he just did by overtaking Reaper and who's hitting off. I think that was Mr. Pricey in the tires. Safety car will be back in this lap. 7 laps for Irish Cadney and Hilly on the soft tires. They're the only drivers who have not pitted yet.
Yeah, the only reason why Hilly is down 9th is he had to serve both of his drive-through penalties.
Yep, they are both gone now.
Along with Ripper, who's had his 5-second penalty.
That's good as well. Everyone penalty-less right now. Gutters has left the session. I think he already retired.
Yeah, he's already out. After having a massive collision with Runner.
Oh yeah, that was it. Safety car in this lap. There's the confirmation. So pace will be all down to innate now. He is slowing the pack right up. It looked like he had gone already, but he's slowing them right back down again. We'll go on board with Syrah. He looks the most awake for this restart. And it's gone now. There is a bit of weaving going on behind Syrah as well. As Baku gets overtaken by Uncanny and Syrah had a look down the inside, and Shadow is already down the inside of El Capitan and even Irish Cadney.
Positive made a move on Reaper along with Baku getting past. And El Capitan's out.
El Capitan's out. What's happened to him then? Did he...
He lost it on the, lost it on the exit of turn 2.
Shadow on his fresh softs is now ahead of Irish Cadney. Both the Aston Martins making big boy moves as Positive is already past Hilly as well. Might be even looking to get Hoff as well because Hoff run very well.
I think Hilly has damaged.
Yeah, he's lost an end plate by the looks of it. Oh, he hasn't.
He hasn't got any visual damage.
There's a safety car. Why? Is there a safety car? Don't tell me we have the glitch again. Just having constant safety cars.
Unless it's for debris on track.
And surely that would have just been a virtual safety car. I mean, we're running reduced standard damage.
But well, I mean, Uncanny Ant has went down along with Andrews. El Capitan crashed.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
I think Irish Cadney might have some damage. 6 seconds between him and Shadows into the pits again.
I think he's going for a 6-stop strategy.
Oh, Shadows retired into the pits. And Wolf has made a collision with Irish Cadney and he got a 5-second penalty for that.
Yeah, there a lot of damage. What's it? Irish Cadney had changed a wing, I think. Hilly's changing a wing. Andrew's going to be changing a wing. Uncanny Ant is. Baku did. Hoff did. So there was a lot of front wing changes. Shadow's just put in the chat saying about safety car best all over again. So
Where has he said that? Oh, in
in
the
the
stream chat.
Twitch chat.
Oh, Haley has hit the back of Shadow's AI. And that's Haley out of the session. It's out, Haley is stopped on track.
Well, at least we have a reason now for a restart. No, not for a restart, for a safety car.
Shadow just not feeling well, and yeah, him retiring has led to Haley's retirement as well. Yeah, you DNF'd in the pits. Don't know why your car is all the way over there. That's, yeah.
If anything, the AI should have gone down a slippery turn 2.
Yep.
Road Monsters Week.
This game. This is 2 weeks in a row now. This stupid glitches. The week before that, I wasn't there, so I don't know if anything happened there.
I think it was just like, what was it? People waking up early.
Just can't go a week without the lobby restart, but I think we might have to do another one now. Not leave session if you're still racing. This might throw a spanner in the works of a lot, especially if this is again going to be another safety car glitch. Which, if that's the case, my heart cannot take another one.
But we're down to 11 runners so far.
Yep, well, and both of our predictions of retirements are there. Well, I think yours are actually still going. Mine's retired.
I think, yeah, I said Baku or Andrews, didn't I? And they're both still going.
Yeah, they're still. Things are keeping to go as they're going. Oh, words are starting to get really difficult. If things, yeah. They might get very decent points. They might even end up in top 5 easily. Things keep happening.
Well, I mean, lap 11 cars remaining. I have to see what happens. I don't know what I predicted of 2 retirements.
Safety car in this lap, and pace is back into the hands of Innate. The moment of truth now as well. Lily asked, why am I out of the race? Went into AI to go to the toilet, came back and I'm out. Well, what happened was Shadow retired into the pits. His AI came out of the pits. He drove his AI drove the entire first sector as we're going again. Yeah, your AI ran into the back of the retired Shadow car, as there's another front wing gone for, I think, one of the Haas guys.
Yep, Uncanny Ant has got more damage after going down the inside of Andrews.
Not what they needed. Positive down the inside of Bristow and gets the move done.
Bristow's smacking the wall. Doesn't have any visual damage. But probably has some cosmetic.
There's another yellow flag in sector 1 and this
Uncanny
who spun around.
And now has his entirety of his front wing gone.
They were going so well. We even complimented them saying they were doing well. and now they're already 3 seconds behind the rest of the field once again.
Well, at least our
Alright, that's
at least
another
this time.
safety car. We need to restart this. We have
Ah,
to.
why? This game. It is so frustrating, this game. I'll try to load up Discord to see if anything is said.
Yep. Guys, do not pit if you're still racing. Just don't pit. Stay out. Because actually, I'm going to take a quick picture now of standings just in case we do restart. Yeah, just stay out for the moment and wait as people start pitting right away. I mean,
Well, I mean, at least we had a good like 7 laps of racing before safety cars.
yep. I can't believe this is happening 2 weeks in a row. Oh.
I don't know why these glitches keep happening. I thought Codros was going to be patching stuff.
Yeah, it's a rebel. Of course they can pit. I mean, it's just in case we do have a safety car or a lobby restart. Just so, you know, everything gets sorted. But I took a picture of it anyways. I mean, if they want to pit, that's absolutely their choice. I mean, I can't influence them. I'm only on comms.
I've only just seen Hoff as a penalty of 5 seconds. Oh, never mind. That happened in the pit stops, didn't it? Hoff getting the 5-second penalty.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe this is 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, Hoff is probably on a good strategy here if we don't restart. He's on hard, so he could take him to the end.
Yeah.
Along with Kanyat on the hard as well.
Well, you could probably take mediums to the end now as well. It would be close on tire wear the last lap, but you could. It would have just been a 25% race anyway, Tip Rebel. I mean, I'm not going to even argue about this, because it also wouldn't be unfair for the lads in the race, because...
Well, I mean, even if we restart now and do the 25% race, it'll still be near enough the same finishing time as this, because we've only just done halfway.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not unfair for the lads that are still racing, because of course the other lads already DNF, so I mean that's a shame on them. They won't be allowed to start again, of course, because they retired. And the guys that are racing, they will be the only ones that will be on the track, you know. The guys that retired won't be able to rejoin that race, and we will be just going with everything. But by the looks of it, with the talks in the admin chat, it's not happening. So, don't worry. But of course, if we were to restart, it would be done in a fair way. So, don't you worry about it.
Wait, a lot of people pitted. I think I missed that.
Oh wow, yeah. People did actually.
Yeah, because
all the way up into P4.
yeah, it's up to 4th now. Which, by that, I think he's the most. No, Irish Cat needs up to second.
Wow.
15 places gained. Wow.
Safety car is going for a quick pee break once again. We'll be back next lap.
Safety car returning pits just for a little drink.
Yep. Getting too hot, need to get a new fan.
Just a little bit top up of fuel.
Yeah. Just in case, you know. Well, Innate is about to go again for safety car restart. He's gone. Irish Catney wasn't really paying attention. Andrews and Sarah side by side. Bristow making a move down the inside as well on Reaper. I think Hoff might have had a little bit of contact with Irish Catney there. Reaper with a very bad restart, already down to P7, lost 3 places. Reaper now gets overtaken by Bogic. And at this moment, Innate's just running away with the race.
Well, I'm not surprised really when Positive is stuck in traffic.
Oh, Sarah with a very daring move up the inside just before the castle section. He takes P3. And another safety car. Well, can't wait for this race to be over at midnight for me. There's 54 minutes left, and I wouldn't be surprised if we actually make it as well.
Ten 10 laps remaining, 5 minutes per lap. Yeah.
Why?
Well, actually, it's 11 laps instead.
Oh yeah. So even less time for that. I think it actually might take another at least half an hour to complete this race if things keep going. Like, if this happens once, it's okay, I can deal with it.
About 2 weeks in a row.
Two weeks in a row. At least you're here now. So that's an improvement from last week. Of course, Wonky, very happy that he joined last week. Yeah.
Well, at least this time with all the safety car Devico comes. So.
Yeah, this time I don't have to suffer the first bit on my own. So I have someone to suffer with together. Well, at least we made it further into the race this time with the safety car glitches. That's good.
Oh, all I'm saying is that what a way to start my comms debut.
Yeah. Oh, I wish it could have been better for you, but yeah. Game just won't allow it. Maybe we should look into finishing the season on F1 Sports.
I don't know why, but I actually want to do that.
I would be down for it, because that game has so many, has if I was actually very quick on that game, I would be completely full.
You know, with all the amount of glitches that have been happening, I've actually been playing F1 2020 again. I've started my own career mode and everything.
Nice. I think I might do as well, to be honest.
Just to get away from the wheel glitches that keep happening when playing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that the wheel glitches for me are now gone, but now I have all the other issues. Everything else just comes up.
Yeah, it got to the point where I've actually installed F1 2018 back onto my Xbox.
I think I have F1 2016 somewhere lying around somewhere, so I might as well just play that. It probably has way less glitches as this as well. Imagine that, just a retro championship on F1 2016. It would be so sick.
Or F1 2018.
Yeah, that would be nice. Doing lap after lap on those old games.
It's back when Williams was actually somewhat alright.
Oh, with F1 2016 we can have more drivers on the grid as well.
Oh yeah. Because it's got the likes of, yeah, Manor.
Manor there, first season of Haas. Renault, first season back as well. And
Raikkonen in the Ferrari.
yeah. Rosberg in the Mercedes. Final year for them, of course.
Oh, and the safety car's back in again. For the 800th time.
Yep, I wonder for how long this time. Hopefully for a very long period of time. Hopefully we won't see that stupid red car again this race. But I highly doubt it. Well, and it's gone again. Irish kept me a little bit more awake this time, although Sarah is going for the movement. Irish kept me as well. And does he get the move done? Yes, he does. Positive is looking to get down on Hof as well. And Reaper and Uncanny and a bit of shambles going on at the back. Don't know what happened there. Bristow getting overtaken by Doggersheet and Wolf by Positive. Bristow brakes very late and almost goes into the wall.
I'm pretty sure every driver that's racing is a full-time driver, so we don't need to worry about reserves in the way.
That's
So
not.
it's easier for standings.
Yeah. Oh, Irish Catney and Positive side by side going into Castle. Not anymore. There Irish Catney backs out of it.
And Irish Catney's time on the podium has come to an end.
Yep. He is going to be tumbling back down now. Doggersheet has just overtaken Hoff. And Hoff seems to be very slow because Bristow is looking down the inside as well. Not making the move yet. Waiting for the main straight. Well, it's basically 100% ERS. Doggersheet already making the move on Irish Catney. Side by side into the fast corner is not something he wants to do. But he's done it anyway and he's up into P4.
Hoff and Bristow going side by side, about to make it 3 wide for Irish Catney.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice shot. And Bristow goes through. And
Hoff pitted.
I think Hoff might have damaged Reapers into the pits as well. Hoff gets another 5-second penalty. And this has ruined both the Red Bulls because Reaper has to wait on Hoff.
Hoff is serving a 5-second as well. It was from his first 5-second penalty. And Reaper's got a front wing change. Oh.
This might actually be close for the win because Sierra has some fresher tires and Positive is on soft. This might actually turn out to be a very nice battle for
Yeah, the thing is, but looking at it, softs won't make it to the end from here, but it's still got like 6 laps, like seven laps remaining, and it's already on 6 lap old softs.
Yeah, but most
Five
of
lap,
those
5 lap
laps
old.
were under the safety car, so he might just be able to make.
Yeah, that's true. You never know. We have to wait and see.
10 laps will be a stretch, but might be able
But
to just.
I'm pretty sure Ciro could be on for the win here because Innate's tyres aren't going to hold on for much longer.
We're about to find out right away. Sarah is in DRS range. DRS might be open this lap already, not too sure.
Ciro's drained all of his ERS already.
So has Nate.
So is Innate.
Positive
Potter's got 30%. Oakstreet's got 30%. Bristol's still got 60%.
Positive says the fastest lap on the soft. And Baga and Andrews are going side by side. And Baga gets ahead. And Andrews runs a little bit wide and Kenny loses the back end as well.
Yeah, but Uncanny is on the hard tyres, so that they're probably not faring too well for him.
It would be interesting to see who can finish ahead, Hoff or Uncanny, as Irish Catney has also lost the position to Baga now. P7 to P9 is all within 1 second of each other.
And Baga's not that far ahead as well. Only 1.7.
Though Baga does seem to be storming away from these guys, having way more pace than the guys behind, but a little bit less pace than the guys in front. Anyway, onto the main straight we go then. Positive, Sierra and Innate, they're all within a second as well. Positive might be the one who will be making the move as Hoff has retired. In Castle.
That may be a safety car because it's tight corner.
And Reaper's driven into Hoff as well.
Yeah.
No safety car. The Reaper did lose his front wing. Sarah and Positive not being able to do anything to each other. Of course, they are now in a big DRS train as well.
Down to 10 runners now.
Irish Catney is into the pits.
Probably damage. I
Wouldn't be surprised because he was dropping down a lot. Now, Positive, he needs to be looking around a way to pass Sarah.
It was just a straight up pit stop for Irish Catney. No damage, nothing.
Maybe he wants to go for a fastest lap then. If Irish Catney manages to pull a fastest lap from somewhere, because that would have been faster than his qualifying time, if he manages to do that, then yeah, then he gets driver of the day for me. It would be a very good performance, but I think Reaper's got that covered because he switched onto the softs as well.
Another lap, another time onto the back straight, or back straight, main straight.
Positive has saved a lot of ERS for this final bit. Sarah is using his, and Positive is now as well.
Both Innate and Syrup are under 10% ERS.
But Positive is 25. Positive can also see that Sarah is running out of ERS, and the same goes for Innate. This is the flashing lights. But I think Positive needs to wait until Sarah makes the move on Innate. They're both using their ERS to the absolute maximum. There has to be a mistake from one of them for Positive to be able to do anything. It is the closest battle on track as well. These three guys who are battling for the lead. Andrews finally seems to have left past Uncanny, although Uncanny had made a mistake because Andrews is red at the back of him now.
Uncanny has more damage.
Again.
Yeah. And play damage.
7/10 to get between Sarah and Nate.
Baku spun. Baku's got damage as well.
Was on for some good points as well.
I think this has brought our Academy back up into places 7th
Sarah's
place.
going for it. He's down the inside of Innate. Still side by side, Innate just stays ahead though. And now the true battle has begun. Sarah hits the back of Innate. Innate going defensive. Sarah has to go around the outside to do so. Breaks very late. Makes contact. And Sarah's in the wall. Sarah's out. And that's Dogeshi now onto the podium.
Irish Academy up to which will be 5th place now.
I think that might be his highest finishing of the season so far.
I think this just proves that patience is key.
Yeah.
Because patience with Irish Academy's brought him up to 5th place.
Patience and just staying out of trouble. Now it will be the battle between Positive and Innate.
Just like what it's been like for the last couple of races.
These two seem to be looking to make it a battle for the championship across the whole season.
I think the top 2 places have only been shared by Innate and Positive throughout the first 3 races of the season, and it looks like it's going to be the same for Baku as well.
Yep, I almost got my prediction perfectly well as well. I mean, the race is not over, but Hilly is not going to be the one who's on the podium. That will be Dogeshi. The wrong Alpine or AlphaTauri that is retired. The wrong order for the guys in front of. Not too far off. So. Still battling it out though. Innate's running very low ride height because he is scraping those curves, leaving spark.
Everyone else seems to be very spread out across the track.
Yeah.
So it's just Positive and Innate that has to go.
It's the battle for the lead as well. I think Positive might want to wait another lap for making the move, maybe even 2 laps. Because
Positive has more DRS as well to drain.
the Positive, what he needs to do now is just keep the pressure on Innate. And then, yeah, Innate just needs to defend. Positive makes the move now, though that wouldn't be too bad as well. Because then Innate has to attack this lap, which means Positive can attack on the last lap.
I'm just gonna have a look through to see how many warnings each other there are. Innate's got 1 warning, and Positive has none. So Positive has more warnings to spare than what Innate does.
So it can take a bit more risk as well. So there aren't many corners you can cut that would save you a lot of time. Except for the corner that's coming up right now, this right-hander. If you cut this corner, you will save yourself, well, a lot of time.
It seems like Dog Sheet is catching easily, but it won't be enough. So.
It is on way fresher tires. Speaking of tires, positives might be running on the final legs of the threat. Because, yeah, 11 level tires already. He'll definitely be struggling to do something now. If he wants to make the move, I think he might make it now as well.
Both on under 10% ERS. Straight up speed.
Positive down the inside.
Positive down the inside.
Hit wide on exit and it's gonna go right back. Side by side on the final lap. Positive gets DRS once again and maybe gets a better exit as well. The question is, do you want to be ahead right now? Do you want to be in P1? Well, Positive is definitely looking like he wants to be. And it defends very well though. Now Positive only has basically one final chance to make his move and to win this race, and it will be the final straight.
I do think Positive may be in a better position here to make the move on the main straight.
We'll have to get a bit closer than he is now, because 8/10, that won't be happening for him. I can tell that from my own experience. 9/10, 1 second. I think the dream's over for Positive. Unless Innate makes a mistake, which can of course always happen. I think Positive's dream might be over for this win. Or can he pull some magical stuff out? He's having to use his ERS to get within a second.
It's outside a second. This is Innate's.
There's nothing that can happen anymore except, well, a Max Verstappen situation. Spinning out into the wall, but I don't think that will happen. After all the chaos we've had this race, it's Innate who takes the win, who takes victory in Baku. Positive takes P2 and Dogjeet is the final driver on the podium who takes P3. You have the McLaren of Bristow who is taking it very easily, as he should, because he has a big gap. Who will be taking P4.
Irish Cat can just cruise here to the line. He's got a 10-second gap behind Andrews in 6th.
And nothing he really needs to do anymore. Up 12 places. Irish Cat comes across the line for P5 with a very good race. Now, as we're waiting for drivers to finish their laps, who do you think we could go for with driver of the day?
I think it might have to be Irish Catney. Just with the most positions gained race. Yeah, for me it would have to be Irish Catney.
Yeah, I think so as well. Stayed out of trouble all race. And no penalties as well. And managing to get P5 after starting P17. Game agrees as well. Driver of the day for today will be Irish Catney indeed. And there is your podium. Innate takes another victory for this season, extending his championship lead over Positive, and the first driver to get back-to-back P1s this season. The highest gainers in the Constructors' Championship will probably be Haas.
I'd like to see that.
So I leave the rundown to you.
Alright, well, so after tonight's Baku Grand Prix, P1 goes to in 8 with positive just behind. Dogger Sheep finishes off the podium in P3 with Bristow in P4. Irish Catney taking up the most positions up in P5 with average P6. Bagger in the Mercedes comes home 7th, just behind Uncanny Ants in 8th. And Reaper, the final finisher, in 9th. And from 10th down to 18th, Sarah Hoff, Hilly Shadow, El Capitan, ARC Walkie, Runner, Gooder, and Fuggish all DNFing.
That was it. I will quickly show race director as well, just so people can appeal stuff if they want to. Not too many incidents happening actually, so that's nice. Of course, a lot of safety cars and nothing really could happen, but yeah. That was it for tonight for ARC. A bit of a chaotic race once again, but a better one than last week. Hopefully next week we can have an even better one. I've been Brian with Mr. English on comms for today. Hopefully we will see you back next time. Goodbye.